Hey, hello, brother. How you doing?
Doing pretty well, man. Just yeah, sitting on the balcony. Yeah, just hanging out. Just ready to talk to you, man. It's good to see you again. Last time I seen you was in Oslo, man. We had a good time there. Like four
Oh
days
yeah,
together. It was good.
time was time was great. So just it seems to me it's time now just to tell your fans and people who are gonna watch this interview. So what happened during your stay in Norway? Who did you meet? Just give us some information.
No, it was really good, man. Remember getting off the plane and Svard picking me up and then like going back to his house and straight away there was no downtime. It was just straight into his studio and starting to rehearse straight away. Like Canute come over the first day. Yeah, so we started playing guitars straight away. They like Covenant had already been rehearsing before, so they had like drum tracks and other things already recorded from other rehearsals. So we just started playing with that for like about 2 days because Hellhammer was still in Germany with Mayhem. Yeah, so we got that down and then yeah, I rehearsed for a couple of days like at the Mayhem studio with everybody, well, everybody except for Sarah. We had 2 days of rehearsals and that was pretty good, man. Like I was really nervous about like how everything would work together. But yeah, no, after two rehearsals it was a bit rough, but still I knew that everything would go together. And then yeah, after that I drove with Canute down to Merla, like to do pre-production, like full stage.
Mm.
It was weird, man. It was like Canute has like this old like Viking hall that's like from the 1500s and like there's a stage outside and there's the studio there as well, but it's like 4 levels and a waterfall and a power station. Like it's just like you're in the middle of nowhere, like no one knows where you are. And that was fun. And then pretty much me and Canute just stayed together for like 5 days, just like going through all the guitar stuff together, and that was good. It was really good. And then at nighttime, like he would leave like at 10 o'clock at night, and I'd be in the middle of nowhere by myself, and I'd open the window and listen to waterfall, and I'd be like, I could hear like the power station and the waterfall, and I would just start writing riffs, man, like all by myself in the middle of nowhere. So it was really good, man. And then we had like Sarah come over and we had like 5 days of just rehearsing like on stage how it will be for like yeah so we probably played the set like 10 times, and by the seventh eighth time I was like everyone was looking at each other like, yeah, this is Nexus Polaris is fucking perfect, man.
So you said
It was
that
really
people,
it was really good.
you said that farmers from around were coming up just to
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, yeah, like on the second day, like, I walked out of like, the studio and like walked onto the stage there, and yeah, people would just bring their own chairs and start setting it up, and I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like it's like 60-year-old people just from like 2 kilometers away, and they would just set up their chairs and just sit there and just watch you play, and they wouldn't say anything. They'd just watch you and they go cool, and then they would leave, drinking their wine and stuff. Like, no, it was fun, man, and like it was really good to see
So did they buy any
everybody.
merch?
What was that?
Did they buy any merch or they just
No,
came?
no, 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 no. They just come for free and they fucked off. They didn't buy shit, man. But it was really good to see yeah, to see Sarah, Nagash, Hellhammer, and it was good to play with Knut. Like I said, I hadn't played with him before, but interesting because Arcturus is completely different to Covenant. So playing with another guitar player, I know it's not, yeah, it's not Blackheart. I wish he was playing, and that's not a thing on about Knut. He's a good guitar player, but it was weird playing with somebody else. But I had that like 4 or 5 days, like just getting everything down with him, and I think it'll be fine. Sarah was killer. Sarah was really good, man. Like she stands behind me, man. So like whenever like her parts were coming up, like I'd turn around and just like look at her, and like she was really good, man. So like it was just fun, man. Like to have everyone like back there together and look over and see Hellhammer playing and look over and see like Svard playing keys and Nagash there. Like it was really, it was a good experience, man. And I think it's going to be good. Like I walked away from there like 95% sure that everything is good. And the other 5% is what happens, like when you play live, you know, but 95% I think we're good.
Yeah. So what was the first feeling when you met the guys? Because the last time you saw them,
No, but I would have seen them. I seen Hellhammer here, like every time Mayhem comes, like I always go see him, of course, and hang out with him.
to Australia.
But yeah, yeah, in Australia, yeah, whenever they come here, like I don't even have to ask, man. I just turn up and just say my name. I'm on the guest list. Like, you know, it's Mayhem show. So and so yeah, I seen him yeah a couple of years ago, but it was weird. People have changed. You know, like everyone's got I don't want to say, but yeah, everyone has family, kids, and everything's different to what it used to be. Like, you know, like before we just used to go to Oslo every night and get fucked up and fuck chicks and get fucked up. You know what I mean? But now it's just like people have families and stuff, and it's just like really, it's different now. It's more about the what's going on, more business and shit. So, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was uh it was good not to be, as I said, like I was only in Oslo for like you know the days that I was with you, like 3 or 4 days. Like the rest of the time was just in the middle of nowhere, just playing guitar all day, every day, and just rehearsing, learning, and yeah, writing stuff as well, man. Like being over there, like once you're in that mode of just playing Covenant all day, then like you know the writing comes into your head as well. So a lot of good stuff come out of it. Yeah, I was yeah really happy with how it turned out. Like yeah, I'm really positive about the outcome.
Yeah, because so you gave me to listen your new riffs. They're really impressive. So just yeah, everyone just waiting for this moment when a new album will come out because I'm reading comments on official Covenant page and Facebook, and I see that people waiting for a new album. And if those riffs you showed me will appear on this album, it's gonna be killer. Definitely gonna be killer.
Yeah, like everything. It's really weird on this one. It's like you know I'm in Australia and they're there. Plus everything right now is about like doing the shows that are all booked for next year. Like all the festivals next year's all booked, and the focus is on that as well, like playing the shows. You know, you got to turn up, play the shows, and that's what we're here to do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to writing, especially with Svard. Like yeah, it's like when me and him sit down, and I'll just say to him, like, man, just play a riff for like 5 minutes, and like after like he'll play, and after like a couple of minutes, I'll be like, okay, that's it, and then like record that, and then I'll do something over it, and I really yeah, enjoy playing with him. And Nagash has a lot of good stuff as well. Like, you know, been a long time and it's gonna be fun to write together. And Sarah is just Sarah. Like she'll I don't know, like as I said, like, you know, I've been lucky over the last year, like writing like new Lord Chaos stuff where like Svada's played on there and Sarah's like sung on there as well. So I've already like started playing with these people over the last year, and I can tell that like you know whatever I throw at them, they can throw it back to me, and like yeah, it's going to be fun. But I think the most important thing now is just like get all these shows done and like get yourself back out there. But yeah, definitely a new album. I can't wait to do it. Like it's going to be good. It's going to be. I want Nexus, but darker Nexus. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like you know, there'll be animatronic stuff in there. Um, but I want to do Nexus, but just a bit more expanded, a bit darker. But like, yeah, we're not going to do a Nexus 2, but I want to put it all together. And that's the thing. Like, I was really weird, like playing uh playing animatronic songs. Like when I was just rehearsing them at home here before I
Uh-huh.
went over, I wasn't too enthusiastic about playing those songs. You know, like, and the thing that's weird is like we're playing like 4 or 5 songs of animatronic, and half of those songs I wrote as well. Like, so they're my riffs, and I'm like, oh, this is weird. I just never played it live with them, and it was yeah, I wasn't looking forward to it. But as soon as I started playing animatronic songs, like rehearsing, I was like, this is cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't mind it. Like, yeah, like you'll play Nexus Polaris from start to finish, and that is like a head fuck, man. Like everything's just like, and you got to think about the next riff that's coming, and it's all diddly 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 diddly. And then animatronic comes, and it's just diddly diddly diddly, and it's fucking, and it's really cool.
Simple.
So yeah, well, no, not yeah, it is. It's simpler, but it's just more fun. It's just like it's like yeah, playing something and then afterwards you're just like, oh, this is like actual really good songs to play live. Like it comes across really good live. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I've got to
electronica
like
groovy songs they're gonna be good for live performance. So
yeah. So I don't, and I said like when playing like we play like 3 or 4 songs off in Times Before the Light as well, like the first album, and like they're great. Like they're my favorite. Like Nexus is great, but when I get to play in Times Before the Light, like just old school, like like that's why I got into this thing in the first place. You know what I mean? Like when I joined Covenant, man, like we didn't have any Nexus Polaris songs at all. It was just like jumping in with like Nargos and Blackheart and Hellhammer and just sit in the studio and just like play some guitar and see what comes out. But all I knew was In Times Before the Light, and like that was like definitely at that time that was one of my favorite albums, like black metal wise. So yeah, I think that it's good to play all 3 albums. Yeah, and just kind of put that together. But in my perfect world, man, I just want to write a dark Nexus. So, but we'll
yeah,
find out.
but so you say that first of all you're gonna do all the songs from Nexus Polaris, right? And also you're gonna
Start to
play
finish. Start to
from
finish.
start to finish, and you're gonna play 3 or 4 songs from animatronic and 3 or 4 songs from In Time Before the Light. So the show gonna
Yeah.
last 2 hours, or
No, no, no. So on the festivals, we'll probably just do like I think 60 minutes, which I think Nexus goes like 47 or 46, 47, 48 minutes or whatever it is. So then we'll just chuck in like a couple of songs here and there from the other albums. But when we play in like Greece and Turkey and London and other shows where it's just more our own shows, then we'll just then we've got 90 minutes. So then we'll just play Nexus and 4 off and 4 and 4. So but I'm not gonna say what songs they are. It's you know what I mean? Like that's I say
yeah.
all I can say is that we'll play Nexus from start to finish, and who knows what songs that we play off the other albums. But yeah, it's fun.
I, I will see it in Netherlands. Just 2 months
But then,
left.
but then,
I will be in the
but
first.
then, but yeah, of course you'll be in the first row.
Yeah. So that's perfect. So now just and so the next Covenant is the first focus. The second focus is Lord Chaos.
No, yeah, no.
No, no, oh yeah.
I know this. No, this is gonna sound weird to you, man. Like, yeah, my first priority now is my family, man.
I mean,
Um,
music-wise.
yeah, music wise, yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there like that right now. Like the last 5, 6 months doing this Lord Chaos tour is like, yeah, it's been tough, man. And like, but yeah, from now on, like, first is my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. That's what I have to do. Making sure that everything works out. Like everyone thinks that it's easy to jump back into doing like Lord Chaos, Covenant, other stuff that might come up, and they just think it's easy. It's like it's not, man. Like, you know, you've got to, yeah, there's other things involved, and your family's got to be on board with you. Otherwise, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it'd be really easy just to jump back in and like, you know, start playing guitar again and, you know, traveling the world and traveling around doing shows. But, you know, family has to come first, man. So for me,
Agree.
that's the first thing right now. But
100%.
I'm just saying, like, but just getting that out of the way, because like anyone out there that thinks that that doesn't matter, like it really does. And yeah, but apart from that, yeah, Covenant for me is first priority now, like music wise. Because yeah, first show is only like what, 8 weeks away. Like fuck, wow,
Yeah.
that's fucked. Um, yeah, so Lord Chaos, we just finished off last show for this year. Last weekend. It was pretty good actually. Yeah, it was an all ages show. It was good to see, you know, younger kids there, and like seeing like people that like bought your album back in the 90s, like, you know, now they're bringing their kids, and they're like, their kids are like 10, 11, 12 years old, and they're in the front listening to it. It's like a generation thing. So that was fun to do. But yeah, right now is it's purely just, yeah, like it, like right now it's just Covenant, just rehearsing every day by myself. Like as I said, like I just rehearsed to all the tracks that we rehearsed with when I was in Norway now. So basically we recorded everything. So basically I just put my ears in and yeah, just mute my guitar and just listen to everybody else and just play back to that. And yeah, that's the first priority right now, is just getting ready for this first show. But also, ah man, I'm sitting on the couch, man, and I'm writing a lot of Carpe stuff, man, right now. So that's good.
Yeah.
You
Here we are.
know, yeah. It's I haven't written Carpe for a long time. Because yeah, when you're writing, man, it's like, because I've been Lord Chaos mode for the last year as well. Like, but yeah, when I've been sitting on the couch, I just play guitar and just be like, Carpe Tenebrum riffs come out, because like I'll be sitting there, like I'll write a riff and go, oh, that's Carpe riff. I'll write another riff and go, oh, that's Lord Chaos riff. I'll write another riff, go, oh, that's Covenant riff. Like it's weird, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, but make it let's make it clear about Carpe, because there are three Carpe, three styles. The last
yeah,
one
there
recording rain
is
is death. So do you mean black
never,
metal
yeah,
riff?
never gonna that'll never happen again. That's the I got that one Death album out of the way. Like I love Floridian metal. Like I love all that stuff. And that was just one album that I had to do for myself and to get out of a contract as well. But no, this will be back to Majestic. I think halfway between Majestic and Mirrored, like yeah, in the kind of thing. I want to go back and just do some old school stuff.
So another question. We know that Majestic Nothingness is a dark album, and Mirror Hate Painting is much faster
Hmm.
than and just what about I don't know just how to say it properly. So it's gonna be something in between. It's gonna be dark and fast as well at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be quick, but I want to take the I want to. Ah, it's weird. I know. I didn't want to put my hand up.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
say. Sometimes you don't know how to
yeah. No,
explain.
no. I think I no. I want it to be a bit. I think the tempo will come a bit down for Mirrored, because Mirrored's just really fast. Like I think I'll go back to more the groove of like of Majestic Nothingness, but yeah, when it needs to be, it needs to be. But yeah, I really just want to kind of go in between those two. No solos too on
What do you
Carpe.
mean no solos? Come on.
Nah, no, like
We have another
no, like there'll be no. But I'm just saying no. But what I mean is like there'll be melodies and stuff, and like the solos on the first Carpe album is just I don't know, man. I didn't. They're not. They're just melodies. They're just like, you know, they're. It's more about what when you hear a melody in your head, then you do it. Like you don't have to be pushed into doing solos, and like that's the whole thing with Dimmu, man. Like everyone goes, you have to do solos. Like, I'm not saying I love playing solos. Like, they're great. Like, I sit at home all day and like I'll work out like, all the stuff. But when you're a lead guitar player in a band, like it's just a given that, oh, what's Jay gonna come up with? Like, what's ASTENNU gonna do today? Like, they're all looking at you, waiting, like, and you have to do it. There's pressure there, and that's fine. But man, like
We'll see. We'll see what it goes.
it'd be, yeah, we'll see. But I'm just saying, like I like to write the music first, and I don't put It's not like a metal band from the 80s or 90s where there has to be two solos in every song. It's not Iron Maiden. Like I love that stuff, but I only put solos in there when I think that it should be, and not because people want me to do it. So I don't know, man. Like I've got like yeah, I've probably got like two songs for the new Carpe one already, and I haven't recorded them, whatever, but I've just got the riffs for it, and it just seems like, yeah, kind of old school, and it's just I just want it to be fun, man. I'm not gonna push it, but then again, like that's what Riverside was about. You know what I mean? Like, so
So Riverside is about just like to make it clear for people, the Riverside is a project of Jay. So Jay, you must tell people more about it, because this project I found really interesting, and from music point of view, it's really complicated. It's simple and complicated at the same time. So such kind of teaser, yeah. So the project is already recorded. Now, just you're gonna
yeah,
do mastering, something like that. Just give us more
yeah.
information about it.
Um, Riverside Drive is like that's just the working title from it because I don't know, man. It's like it's something that like I put I pretty much just went into the studio, in my studio, for like 6 months every day without talking to anybody, just by myself, just full like catatonic state, kind of, even like just by myself, and just close the door for 8 hours a day and just started writing. Like, again, this is before that, I got Lord Chaos back together and Covenant back together, and I just started to write music for myself again, like. And it's different, man. It's just an hour of music of where it's nonstop. Like, there's 5 or 6 songs there, but I don't know where they start, where they finish. So it's like, it's just an hour of just music, and like there's no vocals, there's no nothing. It's just an hour of music of like, yeah, it's Carpe, Covenant, Dimmu, like it's just me all put together.
Yeah, but no
And
solos, just in case. Just
no solos, no
no
solos, no
solos,
solos, man, no
and so
solos.
just atmosphere. Just
Yeah, it was just more of a, like, I would just sit in the room by myself, man, and just no windows, no nothing, just, yeah, just trying to get out like all the stuff that, I been, I don't know, that I was going through at the time. Like, it's very like a therapeutic session, like, but it's fucking killer. Like,
yeah, it's definitely
it's
killer.
weird, like, it's different. It's like not what people. Oh man, people will go, yeah, it sounds like us new, but there'll be some parts where they say it doesn't, and it doesn't, but it's a whole journey. Like it's not songs. It's just like it's just a journey, man. Like
Yeah, and
and
no
I'm really
vocal as
like
well. We
no
forgot to
vocal. Yeah,
mention
there's
no
no
vocal, no solo,
vocals, no
just
vocals,
music.
no solos. Just straight up, just music, man. Of just like me, just playing guitar. Like it's all rhythm. It's all rhythm based. And yeah, like it'd be good to get it out, but as I said, like I'm not gonna call any record companies or do any of that. Like that's not what this album is about. Like I'm just gonna put it out by myself and just put it out. If people want to listen to it, they can listen to it. People want to get it, they can get it. It'll be like, yeah, this is not what it's about. It's just a project of just me, just being me. And I didn't think anything would come from it, and I didn't show anybody. I showed a couple of people. I've shown you. And I remember you when you I remember showing you and like you called me back and went, yeah, I'm not sure. And
No,
then like a month later,
I didn't say
and then
that.
a
I
month
said
later,
that I
yeah, a
didn't
month later,
understand it
you're like,
from.
oh, it's all good.
Yeah, from first listen, I didn't understand the music. Just yeah, the music, but you're listening to it. The tracks are so long, so you sink into it, and I don't know how to describe that feeling, but you need to give it like two or three listens just to understand what's going on, and just
Yeah, so basically, as I
yeah.
said, like, yeah, it's just it's a journey, man, and like if I put the songs like in another order, it wouldn't work either because I wrote every riff, everything is in order of just how I wrote it. Like normally, yeah, with Covenant and Demu and Carpe and Lord Chaos, like I'll write riffs and then I'll do it like a jigsaw puzzle. I'll put that there and that there, and but this was like I just wrote it all in sequence. You know what I mean? Like so, it's different to how I normally work, but I would just get up every day, man, and just walk into the studio and just go, let's see what comes out today. And like, there's so many influences there. There's doom metal, there's black metal, there's death metal. There's like, it's just everything that like I really wanted to play. And when I was recording it and writing it, like I didn't even think about like this would be an album or putting it out or doing whatever. I wanted to sit back after it and just listen to it and go, if I was a kid, like that's what I want to listen to. You know what I mean? So yeah, but it'll be good too because we're collaborating with like it's gonna be a visual thing as well. So like, we're doing artwork and stuff, like so we're gonna get artwork for every song and just make it a visual experience as well. Like I want to have artwork for each song and I want it to not be crazy, but I just want it to be like, people can just sit at home and just like put it in the background or just listen to it. It's just something different.
So just what left? Just artwork to be finished, right? So it's Milena doing artwork for
Yeah,
you, and yeah.
and yeah, she's great. Like yeah, as I said, like when I was in Oslo with you, man, like, and we had our first meeting with her, and now I've just got like, yeah, I've got like the first really good sketch back, and yeah, it's really great. So I think it's going to come across okay. It's going to be a bit different, but what's good about like the artwork as well, man, is like you can yeah having the concept of every song having its own artwork is different. No, no, I don't think a lot of people have done that much before either. So, yeah, I really, yeah, each song has its own artwork. Plus, there's no vocals and no lyrics, but when I was writing it, there was concepts that I was thinking about as I was writing it. So, and she's the perfect person to do it. Like, um, yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing like that done, and yeah, it'll be good, man. But also like the artwork's going to be amazing. But also like this is so much opportunities like to use it in different ways. So look, that'll be fun. Like, you know, and as I said, like, uh,
So
I
when
don't know
it,
what it's
wh-
going to be. I
when
don't
is
know
it,
what it's going to be called yet or anything, but like, yeah.
when's the
For me,
album
like, you know,
coming out?
for me, like working title is just Riverside Drive, you know. So like, I know it sounds weird to people, but I'm not going to tell people why it's called that. But yeah, it's like they'll get it.
Yeah, just when do we expect this album? Next year, autumn,
No,
summer?
yeah, when it, like, yeah. So I'm hoping like February, because I think that's a good time to do it. Just waiting for the artwork to be done. Like I said, all the music's everything done. I've just got to master everything. So, well, which is it's nothing, like, you know, that takes a couple of days to do. Yeah, I'm hoping February, like, just to put it out, and see what people think. Like, I don't know, it'll be weird.
Yeah, that's good. So at least people know what is coming up. The most important question is about when is the next Lord Chaos album is coming out? Because okay, we spoke about Riverside because as far as
Yeah.
I know, you already wrote a lot of material for Lord Chaos, and what left? Uh,
Yeah, there's only I've probably got like, yes, probably got like 6 songs now. And I've got like two others that I've just got to finish off. I'm gonna try and do that in the next few months. Chaos is different, man. It's can go in so many places. Like, it's hard to describe. Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna push it or force it. As I said, you know, we have Cultus out. Like, I'll probably put out another song like in the next probably week or two. Like, I've just got like back the video clip from Septavius, which will be the next song that we put out, and like, I think that's pretty much done. I just have to I just have to get off my ass and just actually.
so we had some technical issues. So just about let's finish about Septavius. So just 2 more weeks.
Yeah. So yeah, so like, yeah, I'll put that out in the next week or two. A new song up. Septavius is really, it's it's like, yeah, starting there again. Like, you know, we're on there. It's a different location, you know, but yeah, okay.
You're
Yeah,
breaking
look,
down.
with the locale stuff, like, it'll get done when it gets done. Like, I'm not gonna push it. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Like, chaos, I think I wanted to yeah, like, search for labels, do a proper. As I said, we have a New Zealand tour that we're just booking now, like in January, in January 9, 10, 11. Which would be good to do, because we just did like the last 4 months, we did all of Australia, 5 months, that was pretty hard, man. Like, you know, touring Australia is weird. You're in a van, like, you got like, you know, I have 10 people with me. I have like my guitar tech, my sound guy, my light guy. We take everything. We take everything. We take all of our light show. We take everything with us. Like, it's a hard one to do, but it was fun to do. And plus, you know, I have two new guys playing with me. But the lineup that I have now in Lord Chaos is the best lineup that I've ever had. Like, they just turn up every day and they're perfect. Like, so it's really good.
Yeah, Joss is really cool, and Butcher as well. I call him Butcher.
Yeah, yeah, no, the butcher's the butcher, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like he's like Gene Simmons on stage. He's a demon, man. I call him the demon butcher. You know, so. But yeah, like, it's been fun doing chaos again. You know, but right now, I said, yeah, right now it's just like putting everything in line. Like, you know, I have all Covenant stuff. I've got to slot in, like, you know, Lord Chaos when I can. Then also, like, writing wise, it's just writing for everyone at once. It's weird. I just sit on the couch, and as I said, whatever comes out, like, it's a Carpe riff, it's a Covenant riff, it's a Lord Chaos riff, maybe some other riffs as well.
let's get back to Carpe. Have you ever thought about to bring Carpe on stage to play live? Good idea.
I would, I know. I would like to. Obviously, Nagas has to be there, which is easy for me to do right now. But yeah, I'm not sure. Like, oh, I would like to do it. Like, uh, that who knows? You know, it'll always work out because like it'll just it'd be me, and I'd have to get another guitar player. I think I'd want two guitar players, so I'd have to work that out as well. I could probably just use the Lord Chaos setup and not with the guys, but just like setup that I use, like the setup for Lord Chaos. Uh, having the drum playback, keyboards and playback, like I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. Why not? So let people write in comments if they want to see Carpe on stage.
Oh, look, yeah, if people want to see Carpe on stage, then yeah, great, I'll go do it. It's not a problem. Like the songs aren't really that hard. Like Carpe is Carpe, man. Like that's my baby since I've been like 15 years old. Like so, yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty easy.
second guitar on stage is not a problem. So just because I already started to learn this. Nerd
Yeah,
showed me, but I just whatever. Yeah,
yeah, I know.
uh,
Yeah.
you'll sort it out yourself. And so next year is really interesting because like Lord Chaos, Riverside Drive, Covenant, and Old Man Child album is coming up next year. So let's talk about it because just you like
Okay,
Old
cool.
Man
Yeah,
Child.
yeah.
I like Old Man Child and listen
I
to
love
see Old
Old Man
Man
Child.
Child on stage next year in Norway. It will be. I'll be there. You'll be there.
I'll be there 100%. Like, I will go support Galdo no matter what he does. Like, we've never had a bad relationship, man. Like, we've always, even when I was playing in Dimu before he was, like, yeah, we were good friends before that. So, um, yeah, like, but yeah, I can't wait to see it. Like, uh,
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to seeing that what he does, like, with Old Man's Child, because Dimu is Dimu, and you know. But yeah, I just want to see what he can do by himself again. You know what I mean? Like that's his band, that's his baby. If that's what he wants to go back to, like it'll be great.
yeah, because all his albums are completely different. Enslaved and Condemned, and some other albums that very nice, different tone and.
Yeah, of
It,
course, man. And like he always had. He's a great guitar player. He writes really good riffs. And he's like you can see like like Old Man's Child coming into a demo probably a bit too much lately, and for my opinion. But yeah, it'd be good to see what he does now, like back by himself. But I'll definitely be there at his first shows.
and let's get back to story of Mirrored Hate Painting intro. You remember you told me where it came from. Just yeah, it seems to me it's going to be interesting for people to know it because some people asking in
Okay.
comments, where did you get that intro from? What is she talking about in the beginning and in the uh, just the story is really
It's in
funny.
between. It's in between every song. Like, yeah, man. I was in the Abyss Studios when I was recording. Like, I was recording Spiritual Black Dimensions, and as soon as I finished Spiritual, like, I just went from the A studio, B studio to the smaller studio to record Mirrored Hate Painting. And I was just sitting there, like, watching TV, and there was just like all of a sudden on the TV, it was just like this BBC like English show come on that was all about like how people like they're cold and Satan and all this shit and like what they thought it was about. And there was just a girl just sitting there going like, like people like, they execute babies and they burn them down and they make candles out of them. It was so ridiculous, man. So ridiculous. Where I just I ran and hooked my computer up that I was writing like the last bits of the album on. I hooked it up to the TV and I just recorded it. And it was like, this is out of fucking control. Like what are they telling people? Like, they're telling people that, like they're doing rituals and they're burning babies and they're eating fucking babies and they're making candles out of their fucking skin that they burnt. And it was just like, it was so crazy to me that it was just like, I have to use this in between every song. And like I just pitch shifted it down and just it was just so ridiculous at the time. And like for me at that time, like, I was so into that world, like, being in Dimmu and Covenant and just like everything was just like Satan, 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 we're all bad, like we're gonna kill your families, and like everyone hated us, and Dimmu would be in like newspapers and fucking, it was just shit. And I was just like, you know what? This is so ridiculous. Like, yeah, so I just recorded a TV show, man, and then just it's
Yeah, it's the same story when orchestra refused to play with you live, and we saw them in Norway. Said, let's come
yeah,
up and
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's just like it is what it is. So, but yeah, like yeah, in between every song, it was just so ridiculous. Like I was just watching someone on TV just like spew propaganda to people of like how how people that have long hair and wear black and they're a bit different and they play guitar, like it doesn't mean that we everyone's going to kill everyone. And it was just like I just wanted to use that. But yeah, that's the story behind that. It's just like that was just a spur of the moment thing, man. So I was just like, record it now because it's so ridiculous. Then I just end up using it like, yeah.
yeah. So it is what it is, but the story is really funny.
Yeah. Like it's just added like just like, mirrored hate painting is weird too, man. Like even the name of it, it's just like I don't know, man. Like to me at that time, like everything was just for me was out of control. Like, I was touring everywhere and playing with big bands and just like for me, like it's just like I was young, I was like 20 years old and it was out of control. Like so mirrored hate painting to me, it was just like if you look at yourself in the mirror, like you can't paint yourself of how you think yourself is gonna be as well. Like and then you start hating yourself as well. So it's a weird thing, but yeah, like mirrored
I,
hate painting at that time was just like look in the mirror, man. Like everything's all good, and people think that like you're playing in bands and yeah, every day you're traveling the world and everything's great, and it is great. Like don't get me wrong, like it's fucking awesome. Like it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. Like playing guitar, like to people, to me is the best thing ever. But sometimes you sit back and you think about it and you're like, it's not all what you think it is. Yeah.
and are you gonna make any press of mirror hit painting? Because so just we can buy Majestic nothing. There's a nuclear wall product, but there is no mirror hit painting. Just see if some people want to buy
We
it.
def we definitely should. I should repress them and sell it. Yeah. So like I should do this. Yeah. I'm guessing that like yeah, we'll just build a shop like through this YouTube page or whatever. Like I'm just guessing like we'll do
Instagram
it. But
shop,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll make it available for sure.
Yeah,
Because
and
like
merch as well.
it's out of yeah, the copyright's gone now, so I own all the rights again. So I can like that's insane. That's why Majestic Nothingness got repressed. Because all the rights come back to me. Yeah, so I own all of them now. So uh, yeah, it'd be good to do that. And yeah, do some merch would be good too. I was even thinking like on this New Zealand show, like I was just thinking about doing some Carpe shirts as well. Like when I'm playing with Lord Chaos and even with Covenant, maybe just chuck some Carpe shirts around. You know what I mean? And if why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, carpet t-shirts will be great because I checked. There are no mirrored or majestic t-shirts available. So as far as I know, you didn't do any majestic nothingness t-shirts. So then,
No, no. Uh, I did do a licensing deal with somebody in Indonesia last year, so but they only did like 200 or something. So
no, really. I didn't
But
know that.
yeah, like so, but that was just for Indonesia. So like there was no shop or anything. It was just yeah, a company that talked to me. And yeah, everyone was asking for it, and then yeah, basically I just did like a couple of hundred there, and like, but it was just sold locally, like out of shops, like it wasn't. But yeah, probably something that we should do.
So actually, in few words, there will be J.S.ASTENNU Instagram shop with link to merch, to
Sure.
t-shirts, uh, CDs or some other stuff, whatever. So people can buy it later on when
Yeah,
it's
it'd
all
be good. Like, as I
out.
said, like it's something that we have to do. And not because of me or anything, is like if people want to get stuff, they can get it. Like it's just it's weird. Like it's so long ago now. Like Moon Hate Painting is like what 25 years old now. That's
But
crazy.
still the best album.
Yeah, but so yeah, like we'll do something to make it available. If people want to buy it, they can buy it. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Who else did you meet from your former bandmates in Norway?
that was good. It was good. It was good. Yeah, I had a beer with Sugaroth and Selenos and Short. That was good. Yeah, we sat down and just had a night together and just talked, reminisced, talked about old stuff, talked about what they're doing now. Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
Yes,
it was good.
yeah,
The only person that I missed, like like the only person that I didn't talk to, which I wish I would have had, which is missed this. It's just because he was only like an hour away when I was in Merla, like doing the Covenant rehearsals, like, but I was just so busy that I couldn't contact with him. But I did talk to him lately as well. Yeah, the last couple of weeks I've been talking to Mistus again, and like it's been good to talk. I've been talking to everybody, so yeah,
so Mystis is not involved in any projects. He just living his life, playing
yeah,
keyboard and
yeah,
rolling his balls or whatever.
exactly. Yeah, no, he's just in the middle of nowhere by himself in a house, just yeah, just playing piano by himself, man. I know it's crazy. It's like he should be doing a lot of stuff, but he's a different person, man. So, but I respect him a lot. Like playing with him was really good. Like he's a different person. He's someone that you can play something to once and he plays it back straight away. Like, and he's the funnest guy too, man. Like we used to, man, like one of my favorite times ever was like taking like the big like cruise ship liner from like Norway to like Kiel, Oslo to Kiel in Germany,
Uh-huh.
and like we'd be sitting there and like there'd be a guy at the piano, like, just playing like Elton John and like fucking all bullshit. And then after about half an hour, we'd get everyone around on the piano and we just kick him off and Mistus would just get on there and just start like playing like Guns N' Roses and Skid Row and just like whatever. You could just call out a song and if it's in his head, he just fucking plays it, you know what I mean? That were some of the coolest nights ever, man. Just and then people would start coming around, like all the normal people. I call them normal, but you know what I mean. Like they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, play this and play that," and he'd be like, "Sure," and he'd just like play it straight away. Like he's a genius, man. Like,
Yeah, he's a really talented person.
and as I said, like like there's a couple of songs left on new Lord Chaos album. Maybe I should ask him to do a couple of songs with me. Yeah,
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe, yeah, Lord Chaos, maybe something else. I don't know. Just what
yeah.
about?
I looked. As I said, man. Like if it was up to me, man. Like of course, like. I would love to do a spiritual tour, that'd be really good. But like, let's see, like where everyone's talking together, I think that'd be something that'd be cool to do. Who knows? But like that like to me, like that was the best time, man, that I've ever had. Like touring and playing was like spiritual tour lineup was fucking perfect. Like everyone on that was really good. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah, but the 70 tones of metal.
Yeah.
So just what do you want to say about it? Because like there are so many bands on
I
one.
can't wait for it, man. Like I like there's like there's Emperor and there's Samael and there's this is It's gonna be a really good. It's gonna be a really good. Like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, because you got to play two shows. So basically, you play one show as you're going out, like to Jamaica, and then you play another show when you're coming back from Jamaica. And so, yeah, you got to play two sets. So I think that we'll play Nexus full, obviously, like on the first one. On the way back, I think we'll just play everything else as well. But for us, like for me, that's crazy. But I don't care, man. Like I want to see Emperor, I want to see Ishan, I want to see Samael, I want to see Sepultura, like Twilight
Decapitated.
Force. Yeah, yeah,
Decapitated.
Decapitated. Like there's just so many good bands on this one. Like um yeah, it's weird, but like there's so many good shows coming up this year, man. Like, Brutal Assault, man. I get to watch Gojira, like they're one of my favorite bands. Like,
But
and
your
I know
favorite
that's
band
gonna
is
sound
Horror.
no, I know it's gonna sound weird to people, but like, Wales and stuff is just like one of the heaviest things ever. You know what I mean? Like they're just different, man. Like so I'm looking forward to that. Plus, get to see Dimmu play. It's good. It's weird. It's gonna be weird, like Covenant and Dimmu like playing again on the same show. But yeah, I'm saying like Brutal Assault's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, there's lots of shows I'm looking forward to, man. Like even like, Eindhoven Metal Fest is like I want to see Dark Funeral, dude. Like they're my guys. Like like unspiritual. They supported us all the way around, and it was just fucking killer. Like Aramount and all the guys, like they're just nice guys, man. And it'd be good to like join up again to people that you hung out with like for months and months and months and spent you know bunks together. Like I'm sleeping here, I'm in sleeping here. Like like it's just yeah, it's good. So I'm
Yeah,
just looking forward to all of next year, man. All the shows that we've got coming up I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, man, we just got to keep our heads down and do that. And in between all these shows, man, we just gotta fucking write an album.
yeah. Anyway, you come over because you promised me.
Yeah,
Definitely,
definitely
definitely.
go. Got to go to the Vilnius, huh?
Yeah. So, and it seems to me next year you're gonna spend a fortune because you just go to Czech Republic, then go to Turkey, then some just to visit all the festivals. I was checking tickets for 70 tones, and I said no fucking way. Just like it's about
What
10
is
or
it? Like I don't know what it is. So
Man, it's fucking expensive, really. I counted the costs as like about 10,000. I said, no, no fucking way.
are you serious? Yeah, I said I don't know, man. Like as I said, man. So for me,
Yeah,
it's
but I
like
mean tickets from Europe to United States
oh,
and
okay, yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean. It's too
yeah,
expensive,
yeah.
and I said,
See,
no.
like I'm saying, like for me, like I'm not even like I'm flying straight from Sydney to Miami. Like I'm not even going to Norway to rehearse for that one. So that's going to be a bit weird. But as I said, like you know, I rehearse here all day, like every day by myself, man. I've got all the stuff, but
All right.
that's going to be a weird one, like because before Eindhoven, like at least we're going to get like 2 or 3 days rehearsing in Norway, but most of these shows, man, it's for me, it's just fly in, play the show, and fly out, and like what I have with me, I have my two Jacksons, and I have my amps with me as well, and like I just fly in and do the show and fly out. And it's a bit weird, like to what I'm used to. Like with Chaos, like we rehearse like all the time, like. But yeah, so it's going to be strange, but yeah, 70,000 would be good. There's a lot of good bands on there, but also at the same time, like it's gonna be all fun and like who knows what happens, man, like down the line with everything. But
Yeah, but
at
no.
the same time too, man, it's a job, it's a business. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right, brother. So just you gave really interesting information to us. So I hope people will enjoy watching this interview. I don't know what else to say. It's just I have no more questions to ask, actually. It seems to me you told me everything you
Yeah,
could.
but yeah, there's no other things that I want to talk about. I said like it's just uh yeah, I'm just saying like also like yeah, I've been doing this book thing, man. So at some point, like yeah, I've got a book that I've been like yeah doing. So it's just gonna be yeah that's also pretty gonna be fun. Just yeah, just a book about yeah experiences from growing up in shitty Australia, man, to going to Norway and doing all that stuff. That's gonna be fun too. So look out for that too, like in a couple of months. So just going through the last bits of that. And it's been a really weird experience. Like, yeah, just sitting down and like, you know, talking to like a writer about like your experiences and everything it. And I don't know, man. It's helped me out a lot as well. Like talking about shit about how it worked. And there's a lot of things in there that like people won't think that probably should be in there, but you know, it's yeah, that's going to be fun as well. Apart from that, man, like yeah, just rehearsing, man, just writing, just doing everything. And as I said, like people out there, like all this music stuff's great, but yeah, family first always.
That's great, man. Okay, brother. So I'm looking forward to see you in 2 months. I'm counting the
Yeah,
days.
that'll be good. It'll be good, man. Like yeah, it's definitely going to be fun, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
The next time
Okay.
I walk onto the stage is going to be yeah 9/11, man. So it's fucking gonna be weird, man. But we'll we'll be all ready, man. It'll all be good. Nexus start to finish, yeah, it's gonna be good. And
Yeah,
like, I never thought this would ever happen, man. Like at all. But I'm just so glad that this is happening. So yeah,
perfect. Okay, brother.
take care, brother.